Hey traders, back to another recap. So yesterday I lost about $2,000 shorting Euro Yen. So for transparency purposes, you can also see, come into the 1%ers Trade Club setups channel. You can see that I was looking to take a short, entering EJ short here for about 15 lots. Entry is aggressive, blah blah blah, the strategy, the setups, the reasoning, my mid to long term plan. I went into the position. That's my ICMarket live account, so I actually showed them I took the trade, and it's a potential swing trade. End up I was proven wrong, took a $2,000 lost. So that's for transparency purposes. Euro Yen recap as well. So right now let's go into our chart and let's see what kind of mistakes that I made, or is it a good loss. So if you look at the daily time frame on Euro Yen, put on a replay. I like to put on a replay because it avoids you from having that kind of hindsight thing. So the overall structure on the daily, we can debate that is bearish. At the same time, since the break above that 163.36, we turned bullish in the short term, from a short to mid term. So from a daily time frame structure wise, personally I'm still leaning more towards the sell side. I'll go into detail later, but one of the key thing that our trade club traders, most of us, we are watching is this key swing high zone around 164.27. So if I were to remove this, remove everything, you can actually see that this is a significant turning point. 1 contact, 2 contact, 3, 4, and currently 5. So when I saw price broke above that 164.37, come back below, that actually validate one of our pattern here, we call it TPF. And right after that, if you remember my recap, on Monday, I actually took a $13,000 win on Euro Yen short. So if you haven't watched the video, just come back to this 13.5k day shorting Euro Yen and gold, 10,000. I even open up my MT4 account, my live account, even show you every single thing, the transparency, even made a withdrawal. So again, if you haven't watched the recap on my short on Monday on Euro Yen, please go ahead and watch it. So I took a win on Euro Yen on Monday. That's why yesterday I was looking for some follow-up entry. So what I did was saw price continue pushing lower, pull back, continue pushing lower, was expecting price to continue to push lower, and especially price aligned, the EMA is aligned as well, the overall short to mid-term structures aligned, but what I did not expect was again, markets to be completely pushing up. The entry itself was A+, right? So taking this kind of loss to me really have got zero hard feelings, because when you take a loss according to your plan, it's a good loss. For some of you, if you're at a phase where you keep trying to judge the quality of a setup, you keep trying to grade your setup according to the P&L, according to the outcome, you're going to feel lost. You know why? Because the market is all a probability game. There will be times where you take a trade, it's an A+ setup, you take a loss. There will be also time where you take a trade, it's an A+ setup, you get a win. There will be times where it's a B setup, you get into the position and you make money. So again, give and take. So risk about $2,000, shorter about 15 lots on this one. Because it was an aggressive entry, as in I know that the following major support is going to be quite near. If I were to just ignore the TP, it's an open target setup, so there's no TP, so I just simply drag it. So here to here, that gave me about 1 to 1.8. So in terms of price position, it wasn't the best. But anyway, price did have some initial selling pressure. So when I saw that selling pressure, to be very honest with you, I thought the setup was going to be fairly okay. At least we might see a push into 163.30 zone for me to sort of fulfill my criteria, and I can move stops to break even, or I can sort of manage the position. But unfortunately it didn't tap the zone, and out of nowhere we just started reversing back up, turning into a complete daily uptrend since New York session yesterday. So took a loss on this one. To me personally, is a good loss, because Sometimes it will take some price for you to test out if a setup is valid or not. Take a 2,000 tuition fee on this one, which is normal. So yeah, that's basically it for the recap. Call the trade, take the trade, took a loss, part of the game. So if you like the video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye bye.